And Module 11, advanced hook patterns, auto formatting, the subagent pattern, and spawning a second Claude to review code before it's written. Let's start with something practical, auto formatting after every edit. In the course settings, the post-tool-use hook for write, edit, and multi-edit has two commands chained together. First, a prettier command. It extracts the file path from the JSON, then runs npx prettier -- write on that file. Every file Claude edits gets auto-formatted, consistent style every time. Second, the TypeScript checker from Module 10 runs right after prettier. So the chain is Claude edits a file, prettier formats it, TypeScript checks types. If types pass, Claude moves on. If types fail, Claude gets feedback and fixes. This is a production quality development loop. Edit, format, type check automatically on every single edit, no manual steps. You can add more links to the chain, linting, unit tests, whatever validation matters for your project. Each one runs in sequence after every file change. Now, this is the most advanced hook pattern from the course. And honestly, it blew my mind. The idea. Before Claude writes code to a file, spawn a second Claude instance to review the proposed changes. If the reviewer says it's duplicating existing code, block the write. How it works. The pre-hook receives the JSON with the new code Claude wants to write. It checks if the target file is in a specific directory, like queries. If it is, the hook imports the query function from the Claude Agent SDK. That's at Anthropic AI/Claude Agent SDK. It builds a review prompt. Here's the new code. Check if it duplicates existing functions in the queries directory. Then it spawns the reviewer. For await const message of query prompt, the reviewer Claude reads the existing code, compares it to the proposed changes, and responds. If the reviewer says changes look appropriate, exit 0. The write proceeds. If the reviewer finds duplication, exit 2. Console error with the reviewer's feedback. Query duplication detected, use get customer by email instead of creating a new lookup function. Primary Claude gets this feedback and adjusts. It reuses the existing function instead of creating a duplicate. Two Claudes working together. One proposes, one reviews automatically. The Claude Agent SDK is what makes the subagent pattern possible. Let me show you the key code. Import query from at Anthropic AI/Claude Agent SDK. Build your prompt string. Include the file path, the proposed code, and instructions for the reviewer. Then the async generator pattern for await const message of query prompt. Each message is a step in the reviewer's thinking. You collect them until you get a result message. Check the result. If it includes changes look appropriate, exit 0. Otherwise, exit 2 with the reviewer's feedback. The SDK gives the reviewer read-only access by default. It can read files and search code, but it can't write anything. Perfect for a reviewer. If you need the reviewer to have write access, pass allowed tools in the options, but for code review, read-only is exactly right. Real talk, the subagent pattern is powerful, but it's not free. Every review spawns a second Claude instance. That means additional tokens for reading the existing code, additional tokens for the reviewer's reasoning, and additional latency. The review can take 10 to 30 seconds. The course has a 300-second timeout on this hook for a reason. So use it selectively, not on every file in your project, just on critical directories where code duplication would cause real problems, or where security is paramount. For our projects, I'd use it on the scripts directory. Those Python scripts talk to APIs, handle credentials, manage pipelines. A review hook that catches fiscal conservatism violations or security issues would pay for itself. The rule, apply heavy hooks only where the cost of mistakes is higher than the cost of review. Module 11, advanced hooks. Auto format chains run multiple validations in sequence after every edit. The subagent pattern spawns a reviewer Claude via the SDK. Cost and latency are real. Apply selectively. Your mission. Think about where in your project a code review hook would add the most value. Write down the directory name and what the reviewer should check for. We'll use this in Module 12 when we talk about the SDK directly. Go do the thing.